Hi, we've been playing a lot more house concerts recently, concerts in people's homes. We thought you might like to see some footage from a very recent concert over in Frankfurt, Cowhide House Concerts.
And we also had a chat with Dietmar, the man who's been running Cowhide House Concerts with his wife Karin for over 10 years. Have a look at this.
The rails, this bird of passage is ready to sail. Bought me a ticket to the land of the free.
Cowhide House Concerts, we're lucky enough to play your house concert number 108. And I know it's a question you get asked a lot, but tell me how it started.
Yeah, well, it started over 10 years ago in 2012. I was following an artist on YouTube for music, and she did her first European tour as a Kickstarter. So she raised some money and people could pitch in, and I wanted to see her as well, and so I pitched in some money. And then she asked people from that Kickstarter who could help her in the different countries to organize some shows. And I said, yeah, sure, I can write some emails to venues and see that you can play. And we couldn't find anything in Frankfurt. And as she's been doing house concert tours all over the US, she said, oh, well, if I could play a house concert. And I thought, house concert? What's a house concert? Because in Germany, as I've told you before, when you hear house concert, it's like a 4-piece string quartet in the family and like people play. Yes. And we said, well, what's a house concert? She said, oh, well, yeah, I come and play for you. You invite your friends. We maybe have some food. And then we pass the hat and pay for that, and I stay with you. And it's a great experience. And I thought, well, that sounds cool. And I knew quite a lot of my friends would like her music and her style, and I thought, yeah, sure, we can do that.
So then, how come that's an amazing start off that you kind of made it happen yourself, and then how come you then carried?
Yeah, it was in the beginning. I thought it was her thing. I thought, oh yeah, that's her thing, doing house concerts, because, as I said, she did tours in the US only on house concerts. But she then wanted to come back the second year. So the first 2 years we had one house concert, in 2012 one, and then another one with her in 2013. And after that, in I think 2014, I got an email from the UK from somebody who said, "Oh, I hear you promote house concerts, and I have this artist who's touring Germany, and could you maybe play with you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm not promoting anything, but I've organized two, and they're fun. Just send me some info on the guy, and we listened into it." And it worked out quite well, and
that's the way musicians
after
work.
that,
as soon as they can sniff or smell a gig,
it kind of spreads the word. And then I reached out to some musicians where I saw that who I supported on Kickstarter for an album. I saw they're touring Germany, smaller bands, and I thought, oh, here we're just doing some house concert. Is there something you would do? And they said, oh yes, definitely. So we had a good, and then it kind of got spread out. It snowballed out. And
so you're kind of like the grandfather of German house concerts.
I'm not sure about that, because I know there are quite a lot who started about the same time or even earlier, but it wasn't as many as there are now. It's really spreading more and more as a grassroots music movement, because people see that listening rooms and having the ability to, in a room, quietly listen to the music and experience it close up.
Blood on the floor, tears.
Which makes it so special for me as a host, and also for the guests who come to the house concerts, because there's so much good music out there, and you really want to have it in your living room.
So obviously you're going strong and you're going to carry on. And maybe what would you say, or what advice for anyone who's like never had a house concert, or maybe might think about it?
The thing is, with the sports company, just do it. It really, that's really the thing. Find your own thing. It doesn't have to be with food. It doesn't have to be big, small. Check it with the artist. Find the artist that fits your room.
Most artists love playing them, because here's to you doing your next 100 and carrying on supporting live music. And Thanks
Yeah,
for having
would love
us.
to. Well,
And thanks for having 107 other acts in your living room.
thank you for coming, and it's been really our pleasure.